Guys, I'd just like to apologize beforehand about this episode being a bit longer than it needed to be. So I just want to know your opinions also on whether or not you like these kind of videos. Don't worry, even if you don't, later on as the series goes on and we get past year one, we will be making videos shorter just because year one we sort of just wanted to get out of the way because it's not the same year one as real life. So sort of because of realism, I wanted to get it done and over with, especially being a bad team and all. And I was rambling a bit near the end, especially concerning the draft and other things. But I'd just like to let you guys know what you think about this video as a whole. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy. Hey everybody, it's Aaronator here, and we got our third episode of our Vancouver Canucks GM mode commentary here on the PS4. And guys, in the last episode, we went and simmed up to the trade deadline here, or at least a week before the trade deadline, and we're definitely better than we probably expected. We're 31-25-3, not in a playoff spot, but we're over 500, and so as you can see, we're getting a couple wins, a couple losses. I think more losses than wins lately, but it was really just a lot of wins in this last month, and well, yeah, I guess past 2 months, and it just, I mean, we're technically a decent team. So what I decided, guys, is I actually changed up the trade block a bit, so I will show you that for our team. As you can see, actually down there, I got some players, Ulevy, Abels, and Ronning. Abels, the Canucks actually drafted in real life, same with Ulevy, and then Ty Ronning is from, or his dad, Cliff Ronning, played for the Canucks for a long time. So just an option of guys that we can trade, that we can scout. I'll also make sure to get that guy, any other guys that I actually see, or possibly Cole Candela and Brett McKenzie as pinned players. Like I know you can have only up to 5. I'll probably end up getting rid of Ulevy on there because we know what those guys are going to generally be like. We want to pin the depth guys so we can try and find those steals. So here I will show you the no. I was just thinking I was going to browse mine, but trade block. If we go to edit trade block, same guys up here. Now I'm only giving up depth picks in this year's draft, and I don't really even want to give up picks really for this year's draft. I only want to gain picks, but next year's or the next continuing years of third and fourth and beyond picks for the next couple of years, I'm okay with giving up, along with pending UFAs, obviously. And then I decided to go back in depth. Rating minimum, I made 65 for every position, so then it gives us more diverse players to go from. Maybe there's a better guy who's 69 overall than, say, a 70 overall guy. That maybe I'd like the 69 overall guy better because of his specific stats. And then I also put in goalies because you never know. Demko may not work out, and the same with Markstrom. He may not be able to take on a starting job. I mean, you'd probably have to play Markstrom or sign a goalie before this goalie is ready right here. But basically, if Demko's not able to do that well. But yeah, and then I pretty much want any draft picks except future for next picks, because only year one depth picks are really that great. I mean, occasionally in future years you may see some steals, but really not as many as year one. Okay, so we can edit lines. I decided that on defense we're going to put on Biega instead of Bartkowski, and then on forward we're going to potentially, because Sutter did not play the entire year, and also because we want to lose, we may potentially put Linden Vey on the second line instead of Sutter, just for a couple games. I don't want him to lose his morale because he's not playing, because he is a good player. But we can swap out a couple different players, Verbata, Burrows, we can just try out things. Virtanen and McCann, because they didn't play full seasons either. Edom, I don't know. We'll have to figure it out from there. And then I'm potentially going to put in Markstrom for the rest of the games or Miller for the rest of the games. I haven't decided that yet. So I'm only going to allow trades. Like, Montreal can still offer in trade. I'm not going to edit it whatsoever. If I don't like the trade, I'm not going to have it. If I like the trade, I'll take it. I think I'm okay with accepting a trade now at this point for Dan Hamhuis, but we'll have to see if we get offered another trade. Hopefully we do. I would like to trade him, but I'm not gonna trade him for those picks. So trade deadline is almost upon us. Okay, I will potentially give up a third because maybe they may offer that same thing again to us. So we'll have to see. And does Montreal offer us anything? No, they do not. So let's see quickly if there's anything that we want to do. Let's check out morale first quickly. Alex Biega, not playing is never easy, but I'm ready to go back. Happy to be back in the lineup. Good for you. You're awesome. Bartkowski, we want to lose, dude. So maybe you'll get the chance to play on the first line. Look at that positive effect. He wants to play on that first line. Okay. So let's go check out trades. No AHL morale that we have to fix up. So let's look. I don't see anybody. I wonder if Louis Eriksson was traded. He was traded, it seems, or they just don't want to have him. I don't know. Hoodler, Campbell, Tuck, Eriksson. Is Montreal still in a trade? Yeah, they do. Okay, so I may potentially go back to that trade. I did say I would only go for offers, but they did offer it before. So maybe if we put it more in their favor, maybe we get rid of the 5th round pick or something, then that may make it a bit more appetizing for them, I guess. I don't know. Appetizing. What the heck am I saying? I actually am curious to see where Eriksson went and if there's a chance. Because if he went to like a team like Carolina, obviously they're probably going to be able to pay for him or something. Nielsen has just been traded to the Wild. Like Franz Nielsen? Franz Nielsen for a 1st round pick and Brady Bouchard. Pepin and Willem Westland for Leaf, Stepniak, Gryba for Boyd and Hobbs, 1st round pick and Bork and Corbett for Eriksson and Matt Irwin. That doesn't make sense because you literally just did 2 days later the same, like a trade with Colorado again. Why not just do it all in one day? Boy, that's probably happened in some time in like history where like literally 2 days later they just like, oh, we want to keep on trading with you. But so, I mean, the reason that I would be opening to trade Hamhuis is because, I mean, even guys like Eriksson and Parenteau and Stepniak and Nielsen, they got traded still later on. So, yeah, I mean, those guys didn't actually get traded in real life, but now Hamhuis good. So, I'm only willing to trade Hamhuis at this point. I mean, obviously, I'd be willing to trade Vrbata and Burrows, but I'm okay with keeping Burrows and Vrbata. It's just more of a thing where I don't know. Hamhuis actually could have been traded, but Dallas didn't want to. So let's see here. I would take a second, but they wanted, or actually no, because I'm getting Juleson. So what am I thinking? Let's put Hamhuis in here. Because I know you guys would probably like to see a trade, and I will probably do some activity at the draft, but we'll have to see. Juleson for Hamhuis. I think we have to give up a bit more. I'm not 100% with giving up our 3rd round pick, but for the fact that, I mean, William Lockwood's not in this game, so it's not like we can draft him with the 3rd round pick if we want to be that realistic. But again, we're trading Hamhuis, so it doesn't matter really. So yeah, I'm okay with giving up a 3rd, I think, because I mean, Juleson was like a former 1st. Yeah, he was a former 1st. Overall general stats are pretty good. Offense, defense. Defensive awareness is a bit less than his stats, which kind of worries me. But his shot, skating, I mean, all of it's pretty generally good. So we're getting a solid right-handed prospect. I mean, let's just double check this. Do the Canucks actually need a righty? Because remember, we are getting good Branson later. Possibly. And then we have Tanev, obviously. So does this really fit? And I mean, Tanev's 26. And so if Juleson's going to be ready, like, how good is he? I got to go back to this. 70 overall. So if Juleson's 70 overall, and like maybe I'd assume 3 years he's NHL ready, 4 or 5 years, Tanev will be 31. Goodbranson will be like just getting into his prime around 28, I think, or something like that, 29. And so that will mean that we have a guy who wants to come into the top 4 time. And So it's sort of not making sense. And I mean, Larson could potentially still get better at 26 years old. Triamkin can play the right side. Well, I mean, I guess you could put anybody at the right side. It's just, I like to think of playing Triamkin at the right side, possibly. More likely at the left side, I guess. I mean, do we really need a Noah Juleson? That's the question. So is it more just a matter of you trying to trade Hamhuis, just to trade Hamhuis? So I sort of want to keep my third round pick, and I think that may not be great. Canucks fifth. Take back a fifth and give up the fourth. Do I want to do that? I think that's what I would do, because they didn't want to. I would have to take out the fourth, because that would make it more fair, because they didn't actually offer it to us. Now, this is a fair trade. The question is, do I want to make it? Noah Juleson. Hamhuis. What is his... He's exact top 6. He's not going to play for us next year. Even if he goes to free agency, there's no reason that we should sign him. Because we have Triamkin, and then we'll have Edler, Triamkin, Hutton. And potentially other guys. Spiza, even. I'd like to actually trade Spiza near the draft. But I think it's more now, do I want to give up a third? And that I would give up a third in order to make this go through. So is there anything worthwhile in the third? I honestly believe that we shouldn't, or I'm not going to do this trade. I'm sorry for taking up you guys' time. Don't worry. We're going to probably get to the draft. We'll probably have the draft in next episode. By episode 4, the draft. Look at that. Because I don't see us making the playoffs. But I'm not going to trade a third to make that happen. So, and Montreal didn't really want to anyway, so let's actually see where Montreal was. Maybe they fell out of a playoff spot sort of thing. So, you look at where Montreal is. I mean, yeah, they're 9. They could want that for the push to possibly get past these teams. But, I mean, if you think about their defense in real life, where would Hamhuis play? You got Emelin and Markov. There's, like, yeah. So now it's fine. It's okay. I wanted to keep the third. There's a couple guys in my mind that I think we could draft. And I think it's okay. So let's try and tank. Let's try and tank. There you go. Get some losses here. Divisional opponents, good to get losses, not wins. If we get another one, there you go. Okay, good. We have a regulation loss. I want to take this a bit slower. And if we start to win a couple games, let's see. We haven't scouted OHL forwards yet, so I want to make sure I do that. 5 weeks probably. We want to get lots of weeks in the OHL because there's lots of players coming from the OHL. Why are we winning against these teams? Okay, with that no. We're not doing this. Where are we in the playoff race? We're in 6th now. Okay, yeah, we're not winning. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to have some fun with this. Let's take out Sutter for a second. And I wanted to actually try this before because it actually kind of worked. I guess I'm going to take out Virtanen. I don't remember who it was that got injured, but I put in Bartkowski and the team did okay. Actually, no, I think it was Bartkowski for Barchi, but that's okay. Yeah. Let's put Bartkowski at right wing on the third line. He played better on the left wing, I think, but it should be okay. I don't see why not. And Horvat was a minus with Verbata. So let's put him on the second line. Yeah, there you go. Burrows, Vey, Bartkowski. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. And then do we want to put on auto rotates goalies? Let's do that for Markstrom. Because, I mean, we did play Miller a lot, but he is 86 overall. And so it might be better this way. I hope that this doesn't stunt his growth at all. But maybe he'll get more games played, so maybe that'll be better for him. I don't know. Hopefully you guys can remind me, or I can remind myself, to make sure I turn that back on for next season. But there you go. Let's have some fun with it a bit. We want to try and lose here, even though we're actually doing pretty well. But let's get some losses here. If we start going on a tear, okay, good. Lose to Nashville. Winnipeg, loss. Okay. Loss. Edmonton, this has to be a loss. Okay, you know what? That's okay. We beat Edmonton. I don't want to lose to Edmonton. We're not that bad. Loss, yeah. Let's get some losses here. Loss. Dismiss. Oh, shoot. Sutter. I can't keep him down there forever. Um, my performance is lately something I'm not too proud of. We need you to produce? No. Rocky Patches. It's okay. I just want to make sure that he stays positive because we're not playing him. So I might have to put him back in the lineup eventually, maybe take out someone else, but we'll see. I wish everybody in that locker room would just put aside their differences and focus on winning games. Um, uh, if you want change to become a role model in that locker room, you can lead by example. That we want him to be a leader in this room, and if it's negative effect, okay, it's positive effect. So he took it well. If he took it bad, that's okay, because then he gets worse, and then we do worse, hopefully. Okay, so I mean, we gotta have a win every once in a while, but we want to keep on losing. It's okay, because we don't have tons of regulation or shootout losses, I guess. Please lose, thank you. We gotta get some losses here, a lot, especially because they're now Pacific Division teams. Anaheim, Edmonton. We have 5 games left. Let's double check and see how we are doing. Daniel C has 62 points. That's impressive for him. I'm glad. Hopefully we are a better team next year. We'll have to see. Carolina, Toronto, Edmonton, Boston, Montreal, Columbus, Buffalo, Philadelphia, Washington, Vancouver. Maybe trading Hampies would have been better. Oh man, I hope we can get up higher or lose more. There's a couple teams, but Washington has to win more, which I think they can. So we need to hopefully lose more. We could go into every game and like intentionally lose it, but I mean, no. We can only do so much to have this team lose. Please lose. Oh my gosh, I don't understand this. We're a decent team. Why are we a decent team? Have we missed the playoffs yet? I'm just curious. Yeah, we must have. Well, 4 points, or 4 games left. That means 8 points, which means 91 points. We still could make it. I don't know. No, I'm not doing it. I don't care. I'm not doing it. Brandon Sutter, please don't be really mad at me. Yannick Hansen, feels awesome. Don't think you can let your level play drop in this minutes. You have to keep on working hard. Let's be honest with them. Oh my gosh, I'm too amazing. My amazingness is shining through the team, and that's why they're doing well. They love me. Oh my gosh, Bartkowski on the second line, and Vey. Let's see how that's working out for you. He's only a 0, and Lyndon Vey, -2. That's impressive. Let's get Sutter back in there, because I want to make sure I don't want him to get mad at me, because this guy's going to also be a big player. Verbata, it doesn't matter if we get him mad, so it's okay. Let's put Virtanen back in there. That way he's getting more power play time as well, because Verbata's on the top line power plays, right? So, yeah, that should be good. Let's double check. Let's put guys, let's give some guys some ice time to Jared McCann. Let's give you some ice time, because I mean Hansen's getting tons of ice time, so. Let's put out Derek Dorsett to make our penalty kill a lot more grittier. I don't know. Power play. We want to put on. Let's put on Barchi on the top line. Actually, no, Virtanen can go there. Tanev, let's work on your offensive game. Maybe you can get better on the first line power play. Let's play Tanev a lot because we like Tanev. We like Tanev a lot. Horvat. Let's give the kid some second line time. Let's get him ready for next season. If we start winning, then whatever. It doesn't matter. Bartkowski, Hansen. Hansen didn't play the entire. Let's go Burrows back there. Then let's put Bartkowski. There you go. Depth. Our depth is sick. Okay. I think we can trade up guys. So I know you guys want Ulevy probably, or even a top 5 pick or something. Let's lose 6-1. Edmonton. Okay, we're gonna win to some teams. Lose. Yeah. And there's the season. Okay, so we got to 40 wins. You know what? I'm actually okay with that. Because maybe the more wins we got, the more chances we get to sign better free agents, right? So, I'm trying to remember, because I actually was looking at some of the guys we needed to scout, and we haven't scouted the forwards and the Fantastic Finns yet. So, It's A minus. We know what they're gonna be, so let's do 3 weeks there. There you go. Okay, so let's go. I will skip to the draft and we'll see who wins all that. We can do all the awards and stuff in this video. I mean, if you guys want to end off the video there, you can watch how the AHL team does. We're gonna hopefully have the AHL team doing well and successful. Binghamton, let's see if we can beat them. And yeah, there you go. We sweep them. Nice. Very close. 2 overtime wins. But if you guys want to leave now, I mean, you can. The rest, I'm allowing you to leave now. You could have left like a year ago. What we're going to do is I'm going to keep on simming through the AHL. I'll check through the awards and the Stanley Cup finals and see who won the cup and stuff. And then we'll potentially look at who we could get in our spot. We need to scout. We scouted the Finns. We scouted Matthews. We need to scout. We haven't even scouted Super Swedes. Let's do that. Well, less priority. I think we need to scout some defensemen in the dub. Yeah, 2 weeks. I'm doing less weeks now because. Oh my goodness, we are just like destroying teams. What is up with that? 7-1 in the playoffs. That's sick. Never mind, guys. Don't leave. Our AHL team's actually doing successful. Win. Okay. Let's see. Scouting forwards in the Americas. 1 week because we already scouted here. So I just noticed some guys from before. Come on, get the wins. I think we're in a bit of a decent spot. For QMJHL forwards, there you go. 2 weeks. Loss. Oh, that sucks. That's disappointing. And unfortunately, it went to the first. I am not very smart, unfortunately. Please. Yes, sweet. That's awesome. So it isn't the first. I thought it was past the first that you have to go. If you go past the first, then you can't. So that's really good. It might be, maybe it's before the Stanley Cup Finals. But I remember, guys, if you want to do this, you want to probably go to the AHL or the AHL players. So this is the thing I'm not going to like, guys. The reason I'm sort of happy we may not get a top 5 pick is because Lane and Puljujärvi could go 4 and 5. So if Juolevi could go to like number 6 or something, I will trade up to number 6 if he's available. If Lane or Puljujärvi is available at 6 or 5, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to trade up. I will only trade up to 6 if Dubois, Tkachuk, or Juolevi is available. Or, I mean, if Matthews is available at number 6, I don't know what the heck this game is drinking. Okay, so we should be good now. I don't think there's anybody that we need to look at too much. Who's this Thompson guy? Oh, yeah, Tage Thompson. Actually, he looks pretty decent. Rubtsov, Benson, exact elite. That could be interesting. Okay, so, ooh, that's who yeah, guys, see, look at the third round. You see all these guys, and then you see this guy, Cliff Boo. So I am interested in possibly getting Cliff Boo. There's a couple other centers that actually could become pretty good, Krisky and Dube, and yeah, it could be a good year, or it will be a good year, obviously, but we'll have to see what happens. So probably the last bit will be defenseman. Let's see. Potential. Is there anything interesting in here? Kunich fringe starter. No, I don't see anything. Who's this guy? Giro. He could be an interesting pick in the 7th round. I mean, he's 18, right? Bottom 6 forward. He could be AHL, though. I mean, any of these guys could be AHL. Tyler Benson. Let's look. Deneen. Okay, you know what? We don't got too much to go off of, so maybe Giro could be interesting. Well, I mean, it's a playmaker, so yeah, we'll see. 2nd round, Tkachuk. Maybe. You guys probably know a lot of names. Obviously, I did edit a good amount, but what do you basically more, what do you think we need in the draft? What should I go after? Should I go after like the guys that the Canucks actually drafted, sort of thing? Maybe not in the exact same rounds. Or like, what guys do you think I should go after? Like, if I get the chance to draft Dubois to Chuck, like, if I get the chance to draft any of the 3 guys that I named, Dubois to Chuck or Ulevy, who should we draft? That's my question to you. I'm not gonna. Let's just do Dubois, and I guess I don't know. Kachuk was going in the second round. To Chuck. Oh, that's the max. Okay. Cool. That should be it then. Again, I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time, but we should be good now. Forwards in the QMJHL. We know what those guys are going to be around. So what was it I wanted to look at? I wanted to look for, I think, defensemen. To finish up Ulevy and maybe find Candela. So there you go. That should be good. Let's look at the team. Playoff favorite, Pittsburgh. We haven't even finished there. Let's hold the team meeting quick. Got so much stuff to do. We can rebound from this, guys. Boom. Look at that. I am loved. I gotta sit up. AHL team. Oh, yeah. These guys did really awesome. I hope that our AHL team can really do better next year. And Granlund, look at that. This guy has stepped up. Wow. He had a good playoff run, too. 5 goals, 7 assists for +3. I mean, that's good. A lot of you gave your all out there. I know that. I know that, dude. Yeah, see, I know that. I know this team. No, it's just number 2. Okay, so we can probably let's go to calendar and let's finish up let's sim to the draft and we can check out all the awards and stuff. Okay, who won the cup? Okay, so Portland won the Calder Cup, so that's good. And then because we the Comets played against them, and then the Colorado Avalanche apparently won the Stanley Cup. This is starting to be pretty realistic, considering a team that didn't make the playoffs in real life this year actually won the cup in here. So, I mean, Colorado's a pretty good team. Maybe McKinnon actually became a first overall pick hype, and then you had 2 top line centers between McKinnon and Duchesne. So I just wanted to take all those guys away. If I accidentally clicked the draft, oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see the road. There you go. Pittsburgh and Colorado, Game 7. So, I mean, oh my gosh, Colorado and Winnipeg. So they took a Game 7 till Dallas and St. Louis. And then the Sharks lost to Calgary, which doesn't make much sense to me. I guess the speed of Gaudreau was too much. And then Winnipeg over LA. What the heck? I mean, LA didn't make it past the first round. Winnipeg and Calgary. And I guess Colorado beat Winnipeg. What the heck is going on? Okay. Interesting. Oh my gosh, these are crazy playoffs. New Jersey. So Pittsburgh and Tampa Bay was the exact same. Colorado and Winnipeg was nothing similar. But look at that. Colorado takes it. Stanley Cup, Colorado. President's Trophy goes to St. Louis, Colorado, and Pittsburgh, obviously, with the respective conference championships. Art Ross Trophy goes to Anze Kopitar. What the heck? Hart Memorial goes to Jakub Voracek. James Norris goes to Erik Karlsson, only because he got billions of points, probably. Lady Byng goes to Claude Giroux. Calder Memorial goes to Alexei so many different ways. I don't know. Andre Panarin. Am I even saying? I completely feel like I forgot his name, but it's Artemi Panarin. Artemi? Andre Panarin? I don't understand anymore. Conn Smythe goes to Semyon Varlamov, so maybe he stepped up, probably. Vezina goes to Ben Bishop. William M. Jennings goes to Ben Bishop. Zach Bogosian wins the Bill Masterton. Frank J. Selke goes to Bergeron. Ted Lindsay goes to Voracek. And Tyler Seguin wins the most goals. So this was a really strange year. Calder Cup. Did Utica win anything? No. I guess you guys can see who won the stuff. If you want, just pause the video. No one really cares about the HL anymore, unless it's the Comets. Buchnevich, look at that. He won some. outstanding, most goals. So he could be pretty interesting. Shore, Sproul, yo, he wins the top defense in the AHL, and then he wins the NHL. Because Sproul, if you saw Detroit GM mode, he was a beast. He wasn't. It wasn't overall wise. Overall wise, he should have been 10 overalls more. But I mean, the game didn't say that. Okay, there you go. So I don't see any comments in there. So I mean, we just had an overall deep team, I guess. I don't want to take this too long, guys, but we'll see. Goals. There you go. Horvat, Burrows. We had so many 20 goal scorers. Burrows, stop scoring so much. Hansen, Danielson. We had Barchi, Verbata. I wish we had this many 20 goal scorers in real life. Vertanen, McCann, each had 10. Edom. Like, we had a lot of goal scoring this year. I guess it must have been our defense. Point-wise, Horvat, Danielson. Where the heck is Henrik? Did Henrik retire? Wow. I don't believe that. What? Plot twist. Henrik Sedin retired in year 1? I don't even understand anymore. Okay, I think EA should especially fix it to the fact that players shouldn't retire during their contract. Like Luongo would never, because Luongo usually retires in like year 3 or something, probably, right? I think Luongo shouldn't retire until the end of his contract, because you want to stay in your contract. You don't just retire. That's money that you're getting paid to literally do nothing once you're 40 years old, unless you're Martin Brodeur, which Luongo actually could be. But Henrik Sedin, like, at least EA, like, you realize that the Sedins, there's almost like no chance that they would not retire this. Like, oh my gosh, I don't understand anymore. Okay, so we don't know how Henrik Sedin did during the season. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry, guys. He probably had around the same amount of points, I'd assume. 65 points. I think he was like on pace for around 50, so maybe around Horvat's totals. Horvat had a really good year, 53 points, +7. So a lot of our top guys were plus. Oh my gosh. The guy I said I wanted to trade was a +12. What the heck? Hamhuis was a -15. Okay, so interesting. There you go. This has really been a wacky offseason. So Markstrom didn't have a great end to the year. Bad stats. Hopefully the more games played helped him out. Miller played 61 games. He actually had really good stats. So hopefully he'll be 86 next year, because I'd like to do better next year. I mean, if he isn't, I wouldn't be opposed, especially with Henrik Sedin gone. Like, who expected... Put your hands up if you expected Henrik Sedin to leave in year 1. Like, what the heck? Okay, I don't want to take this too much. Let's just check out the top goal scorers, top points getters. Goal scorers, top goals. Sagan, Ovechkin, Perry, Tarasenko, Parise. Not bad. So Sagan takes it there. Giroux, Ben, Kopitar, Voracek, Klingberg. Wow, Klingberg had quite a year too. He might have been able to win the Norris. Kopitar, Giroux, Sagan, Voracek, Ben, Tarasenko, Kane, Crosby. What? Okay. You know what? I'm not going to argue with that. +21, 74 points, 30 goal scorer. I wish people risked that Ottawa got because of Benajad like this in real life. Oh my goodness. I wanted to actually check. Okay, Panarin had 71 points. Not too bad. Where did Wayne Simmons? Wow. +635. That's crazy. Zuccarello Little. MacArthur? Who the heck invented this Ottawa team? I wanted to check. Where is Carlson? Okay, so Carlson had 66 points. Klingberg had 67. Probably because he was a better plus and had more goals. Okay. Goalies. Let's quickly check that out. Did anybody get a goal? No, darn it. Nothing. Shoot. I wanted to check out to see if anybody got a goal there. No. I want to know. Malcolm Subban scored! Oh my gosh! This video just got from like horrible with Henrik Sedin retiring to Malcolm Subban. Or not impossible or dumb, but like insane. This is literally an insane video. Like anticlimactic, sort of. But I mean, Malcolm Subban scored. Henrik Steen retired. What's next? The Canucks win the lottery. Dream on. Never will happen. Goalies. Let's check them out. 5 assists for Elliott, though. He's a great player. Wins. Okay, Bishop. Yeah, Bishop had a crazy year in Tampa. And it looks like he had generally the best stats all around. Save percentage even. I mean, yeah, there's not much. Lundqvist. Okay, well, rookie skaters, because I wanted to see actually how McDavid did. Or not. Okay, well, you guys may be interested in this. Edmonton. We're just gonna check out McDavid. No one else. It's okay. Points. McDavid had 60 points. 60 points. 89 overall. Yep. He's turning out to be insane. He plays for the EA Sports. He played for the EA Sports. You guys realize that, right? He plays for EA Sports. Guys, he plays for EA Sports. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry that this was so long, guys, but this was entertaining as... Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let me know what you guys think. The Canucks seem to be picking around the number 10 spot this year. And I don't know, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Are we finishing 10? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, who and what should we trade to move up? If we should move up. Multiple things. I'm just wondering. If we get one of the top 3 picks, who do we pick? If not, who should we draft? Even if we have the number 10 spot, whoever should be around, which guys should I draft? Draft is going to be next episode, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, yeah. Crazy episode.